What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Grateful Games. We're back here in DeadPoly, Episode 2. Today we're going to be doing a base build. As you can see, I have done a bit of tree clearing. Smokey the Bear would not be happy with me. I've decimated some of his forest. We're going to be building a nice little base. It might be an overzealous build for the first place, but I like base building, so we're gonna hop into it. Just to catch everybody up, um, I used one of my med kits there to heal myself. Found a machete. Alright, so because last episode I never placed a bed down, when I loaded in this episode to start farming for today's episode, I spawned basically all the way over here. It wasn't too bad, but I spawned over here. So making my way over, we found a few things. Bunker key, some batteries, some screwdriver. We're gonna need that later, but alright, let's get into it. It's raining right now, so I want to take advantage of this. I'm gonna build right here, hoping that the trees don't respawn. I don't think they do, but I don't have too much time. So, in the game, I don't have too much time in the game, so we'll roll the die on that. Alright, so to get my water situation fixed, I've kind of preemptively gathered what we're gonna need. So let me put this. I have a idea for a build, so I think what we're gonna end up doing. I'm just looking at it right now. I'm gonna put this. You know what? If I gotta go get more, I gotta go get more. Let's set up a little something. I'm gonna try and build most of it on cam, but I don't know. My distraction ability is maxed out, so that may prove to be the obstacle. Of course, the rain, oh shoot, is almost finished. Well, that's great. Well, that's alright. We got some water, so let me just plop a couple in there. Plop that in there. I got some more water floating. We'll plop that. Give me that out. Boom, we're done. Alright. Alright, so I think back here is going to be our furthest point of the build. So right about here is going to be the back wall of the entire build. So let me go ahead. Let's plop this down. We're going to pick the highest point. That way we don't run into issues. Now, that's not saying that it's not going to cause a problem because of the height this way. So like if we keep going this way, it might be too high when we get to lower ground, but we'll see. So I kind of got a build over here. Made a nice little diagram in paint. Gotta love it. Such a useful tool. My hallway. So this is gonna have to be. I may take a cut here just to set it up and bring you guys back, so you're not watching me run around trying to make my dang mind up. Sorry about that. I'm gonna mute that. God dang, I forgot. Whoops. Alright, yeah. Let me bring you guys back. I'm gonna try and settle a nice little blueprint here, and then we'll start swapping and reorganizing and all that good nonsense. So we're back. As you can see behind me, I did a little bit more, I did go back and get some more wood. This is what we got right here. so far. I don't think I'm gonna put a roof on it just because I'm worried about how dark it's gonna get inside. I don't have lights yet, all of that good stuff. Plus, I might do a second floor, and I don't know. Maybe I'll make the first floor too high, two wall pieces high. So I don't know. We're gonna leave that open for now. But basically, what we got right now, you guys saw this last cut. But we got the entrance room, or as I'm calling it, the main salvage room. I'm gonna have a salvager in here. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and build that. Just 50 metal. So basically, we're gonna have a salvager in here. So whenever I come back from loot runs, I can just, I think we'll go, and I've got the snap to build. I have that. Just click L by default. So we're gonna do the salvager here. This will be like the salvager room. Everything from like looting and all of that good stuff. Because eventually, like, I don't want to have to run way out there to go get some, wood and stuff and stone and all of that. So we'll be able to get some of that from looting things we don't like or want or need necessarily. So this will be all of that. What we got going on right here is going to be our little crafting room. So here is where, and this is where I'll go over some of the other things. If you go to craft, we've got, let me find it real quick. There it is. We got this bad boy right here. So, whoops. You cannot move when you're crafting out of this menu. So let's go ahead and make this, and this will be like my little crafting room. I'm going to put the workbench. I'm going to put, there's an anvil. I'm going to put the mortar and pestle. There's one other thing I'm forgetting right now. Ammo press. That was the other one. So I think we're going to put this, I don't want to have to run too far. This place is already getting pretty big. Matter of fact, I think for the base claim flag, I believe, let's go ahead and just plop it down. But I think regardless, I think this is for, I believe this is for maybe if you're doing like some PvP type stuff. As far as I know of, I don't think there's really base decay or anything like that. Yeah, so I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. I'd like to put a second floor on, but I don't think we're gonna do that this episode. We might save that for down the road. Maybe decide to go to a different spot. But alright, so back to the workbench. Whenever you get the workbench, I was confused. I hit F, the interact button, nothing here. So if you actually open tab up, right? I already had it open, and hit the craft. See this workbench? That wasn't there before. Take a look real quick. I know most of y'all might already know this, but see this right here? Top line is the bandage and the staff. Now if we go back, top line is not the bandage. It is now the mortar and pestle, anvil, body armor, wood shelf, wood shelf, wood shelf. So let's go ahead and make this stuff. We'll set this up together. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the storage containers and all of that nonsense. Cool thing about this, if you with or without the snap, you can place it on here, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna put this, I want it in that corner. Alright, we'll put it right there. Go ahead and open the tab back up and see now if we used corn, and you can get that from, for those of you that don't know, you can get that from these right here. You cannot choose seeds at this moment. I hope that changes. Ooh, we're gonna have to go get some metal, but let's get this anvil, because I want to make the, I believe it is the ammo press. So let me go get some of that stuff right now. Yeah, I didn't tell y'all earlier, but I made a little hammer to take care of that. I think let's go down here. This is actually a nice little cutway to the. I'm gonna turn this into a little outside camping. I'm gonna put a little pavilion and everything. Might attach that to a separate episode. We won't do that here. But this tunnel goes right through here. It's a pretty nice cut. Because I've been going all. Otherwise, you got to go all the way down and around. Because you can't climb the ladders inside of the. You can't climb the ladders that are inside of the junkyard yet. So. That's unfortunate, but. Plus, we'll go ahead and work on these cars right here, because when we get a vehicle set up and situated, we'll be able to drive right through here with no problem. We're back. I found a new mask there. Alright. So, the night is over. I was just looking at my new trigger I got there, my new battery. Had to go get some food. Found another water bottle. Oh, speaking of which, let's go ahead and put that in our little dew collector. If you just hit R while you're holding an item, you can go ahead and rotate its orientation in the grid there. It's a pretty useful thing. I was playing for quite some time before I realized you could do that. Alright, so we're going to open the tab menu and go ahead and craft this anvil. Now that we've got some of the... Oh, I found another machete too. Yeah, I love this place because it's a... let's put it like this. There's like 2 food places right across the street from the junkyard. And the one is a... like mechanic shop. So not only does it have food, boop, got that, and I got the trigger from it, and I got a battery from it. So I got the battery, a machete, a trigger, dragon fruit, and that water bottle. Oh, and a later quest item, fuel conditioner. So, now that we got the anvil placed, let's go ahead and open tab up again and see that anvil. Now we got all this stuff. Refined metal, that's used to make bullets. Distiller, that is the sustainable fuel besides looting fuel right there from cornmeal. Bullet press, which is what we're focused on. Metal cabinet, refined metal armor. I haven't made these, so I don't know how much the storage is. So we're gonna check that out here later. Not this episode, but later. And then just some metal crates. Same thing with these. I think honestly those are just probably stronger hit points, maybe for PvP aspects. But let's see. I don't think. Oh, I do have enough. I thought maybe we were a little bit short. I thought maybe we were short. Cause that right there's stone. So where do I got it? Ah, there it is. That's where it was creeping. It was creeping in the back. In the back. Like that meme, you know, the guy standing behind the tree. Alright, so we're gonna place this down now. Now we got the bullet press. Yes! Right there, bullet press. Now we can make 12 gauge, 9mm, 7.62, and 5.56. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, they used to have... I'll show you around the rest of the base, because I don't think I did that. They used to have, before this last update, you could make gunpowder, so that was so sick. I wasn't playing then, but read about it. All right, so this is the salvage area right here, right? This is our salvage area. This is gonna be our workbench area. I know it's a little small, but we'll fill it in. We'll fill it in. Or that's a little small. We'll fill it in. This right here is our weapon room, right? So this will house all of our weapons and our weapon accessories. So I'm just gonna throw this trigger off of me. Where is it? The trigger, and oh, this is actually good because I can show everybody. A screwdriver is a quest item, so don't forget that. So basically, this will house like all of our accessories, and then all of our weapons and stuff will be here. This room off of the weapon room will be all of the ammo, so all of this will be boxes and crates, and then I'll probably run this out to like right here. That'll all be crates. This room, like kind of an open room, no doors, will be like a living room, kind of hangout, chill room. There's lots of neon signs you can loot and paintings and stuff like that, so I'm gonna put that all up in here. You know, I'm a loot lord. I'm a loot lord / goblin. You know, I'm a hybrid. All right, so this is just a hallway. This hallway right here connects to the main room, which is our salvage room. Right here, that's the weapon room, like we were just talking about. This bad boy, as you can see, we already got some furniture, a little feng shui. Why is that sink so bright? Jeez, it's reflecting. My eyeballs singed, seared, like looking in the sun. God dang. I got a little refrigerator over here, shot fridge, and then I got I don't know, I guess I got this out of a freaking bathroom, because look how many freaking sinks there are. Jeez. Good lord. Who needs that many sinks? I heard of his and hers, but what's this? Oh my. Oh, so this is just like a little hallway right here. To the hallway to the, my gosh, brain fart. Living room. This is gonna be a med bay. I don't know how much we're gonna need this. I saw a bed, a hospital bed. I picked it up in one of my other plays. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I picked it up in one of my other playthroughs. And I also, weirdly enough, found a blood bag, like one of them little, like, hospital things. You know, they put the saline on, you know, the saline drips, the little hook things. Yeah, I found one of those. So I was like, all right, well, I told you, I like base building and looting. I got a problem. I have a problem. And talk about perks. You know, there's leveling in this and stuff. Like, if the developer put in some type of thing, like, I'm trying not to cuss so bad right now, I'm getting excited. Put in some type of thing like Path of Exile 2 or Path of Exile, or just some crazy intricate min-maxing skill tree. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This game's like sick already, and it's in early access. I just hope the dev keeps continuing with it. I really do. I hope he does, or she, or them. I really do. So we got the living room. Off the living room, I might have to put a regular door on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the regular door back on. But this is gonna be like my tool place. I'll put all like my generators and all of this nonsense. You know, all of this sort of crap. I'll do the inventory management off camera. But yeah, so that's what we got right there. Now, just to give everybody an idea what's going on with this salvager room, because this is like the main part of the base. This is the main build. Everything is off of that. This right here, I was thinking about in between these two staircases, right? So behind this first one, but in front of that second one, making a garage. Kick that staircase out if I do, and then that's my exit way, and then it will be up far enough off of that trailer that I'll be able to go around if I want to go this way. Not that I couldn't just go down, but you know how laziness is. You know, it's convenient. Alright, let's, I don't know where we should go, you know? I kind of want to get a little, batting practice in, but for all in purpose, I don't know. What's the saying? All intents purposes? What's the, I don't know. I can't remember. I need to eat. I haven't ate this morning. I'm starving. I can hear my own stomach shrinking. I hear it. I hear it going. It sounded like that zombie just now. You hear him? He was like, wow. That's what my stomach sounds like. What was that? Daft Punk? Oh, wow. I don't know. Is that not copyright or something, maybe? Yeah, you gotta pick up clothes because fiber is... You gotta get that fiber. Actually, here, let's do this too. Cause I can deposit. I'll give you guys the full. I'm sure y'all know what the heck I'm trying to explain, but what do you want? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh! Wow, I wasn't paying attention. I looked down at my hotbar for a second there, and he clipped right through that bed. He clipped right through it. Can I? Oh, I can too. Okay. Alright, I don't... He's okay then. That's cool. Alright, anyways. So, let's say we were out. We did a hard day of loot lording, right? We were loot lording it up. So we come in from a hard day's work, you know, of looting. And we open this bad boy up and we say, you know what? Is that, or is this a helmet? Really? That's a helmet? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so sorry. I said I would mute that, didn't I? Clearly I forgot. Let me do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Boop. Done. Alright, so we just came in from a hard day of looting. We get back in there. Oh, don't loot. No, not that. Here, let me put this stuff down here because I get crazy. I get click happy. So go ahead and put that in there. Boom. In case you haven't seen, this will probably give us what? Yeah, fiber. This will probably give us fiber. Maybe plastic if we're lucky. Can we get some plastic? Come on. Oh yeah, we got some plastic. Plastic, raw metal. So normally you would just come in, bow. You just... we don't need that. Let's put that in there. Take that out. I probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, so we'll... What does this give me? I found that, like, what? When I spawned in without my bed, and I was running back, I found that. What does that give me? Or is this something you need? Oh, so just circuit board. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, look, I found another machete. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Another freaking machete. That's crazy. Oh, here, put that get that out of here, man. Get that out. Get it out of here. What's that give me? What was that, fiber? Really? That was fiber. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, it's fiber. Holy crap. That's crazy. Alright, so... Now. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. That kind of scared me for a second. Alright, so... I'm probably going to do... the first couple boxes stuff that isn't plentiful. Or doesn't, you know... like like wood and raw metal? No. So we'll put that, I don't know. So these will go in our little, a little tool room. Same thing with this. We're gonna put that further down the line. So let's go here. Let's go ahead and put our circuit boards in there. Fiber. Let's go ahead and put our fiber not there. Let's put refined metal there. We do need that to make bullets, so I'm not sure. That could be a bad decision. And then we'll go ahead. Let's do, this will be all wood. We'll make this all wood. Whoops. That way. Okay, clear. Clear. I need to move. I always do this kind of to help myself mentally. This is like my med kit. What I do is normally I'll get like a backpack and I'll put it down there, and that'll be all of my medicine and stuff. So this will be all wood. Let's do we have stone? Do we have any stone up in here? Maybe if we got a little bit of stone. Nope. I just put that down there, didn't I? Oh, wow, I'm looking at the stone. Yeah, I saw it. I know. I see it now. And then this will be... So. Those are quest items. I call them quest, I'm sorry. Those are, plastic circuits. Yeah, we should. Refined metal. I'm tempted to put that... forget it. Quest item. It's probably just, I forget what I was saying. Alright, let's go ahead and put this right here. Something about these. I don't know. Alright, let's go down to our tool room. Hit the hallway. Bank a right. Oh, sight. That's the med room. It's the med bay. So just for now, let's just go ahead and throw all this nonsense in here. This is one cool thing I just realized. What? That's so weird. Alright. I placed a glaive on the wall, so I'm wondering why I can't place a machete on the wall. I might chop a few walls down and make this more open. Alright, so we're gonna probably wrap it up here soon. I don't want to bore you guys with all of this stuff. We'll do magazines over here. Accessories over there. Alright, so those two are clear in the backpack. That's clear, and that's my medical. Alright. Alright, everybody. So I think next episode, what we're gonna do, we're probably... We're probably gonna take a... Look at my wood cutting. That went up from this, from chopping trees down. Oh yeah, look, I found a... Whatchamacallit? A bunker key 11. A bunker 11 key. So that'll be great. But in the future, tomorrow, next episode, we're probably going to do something related to Quest. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you back next episode. See ya.